Poltergeist is a 1982 horror film that was directed by Tobe Hooper, but it was produced and written by Steven Spielberg, which is the name that you hear more often about this film. Sorry, Toby, but it's true. Now, the plot of this movie is you meet this family who seems like a nice, loving, caring, normal family, right? You see them at the beginning and them bonding together until not too long into the film, the main daughter, Carol Ann, she is haunted or lured by these ghosts that are in this house. It seems like they're coming from the TV, communicating through the TV, and then she gets taken. She's missing. And the family spends the rest of the film trying everything they can to get their daughter back. Now, Poltergeist, what more do I need to say about this film besides the fact that it's a classic? It's a great horror film. In fact, rewatching it, because it has been a little while, it's been a few years, rewatching it right now, I almost couldn't believe that I watched this as a kid, or the fact that this is PG! Heather O'Rourke, who I'm sure many people not only remember her as the main girl here and how creepy it was when she is seemingly not possessed but like forced to look at the TV with the static on it. She puts her hands up to it. They're here. A lot of memorable moments, especially from her character. And the fact that she's very young in this movie, so you can conceive that she's not afraid of all of these ghosts that are strictly talking to her. To her, it's just other people in the house. Out of the whole family, they were all fine, especially the brother, because he had all those Star Wars posters and Darth Vader toy right next to his bed, so that was very awesome. But the father, played by Craig T. Nelson, is my favorite of the family because at the beginning he just comes off like a normal guy. But then when this shit starts to happen, he doesn't deny it. He doesn't not believe it. I mean, when it's there, when they're in their kitchen and the chair is just moving across the room by itself, and the mom and everybody's just like, wow, this is kind of cool, or like they don't know what's going on, but they're playing it up, and he's the only one that's like, I don't like this. Nobody go in the kitchen until I figure this out. So again, he's the most straightforward, and I understand where he's coming from. When his daughter gets taken, that's where he sort of falls off, and he's clearly not sleeping, bags under his eyes, and he's just almost in a state of disbelief. You could tell he's desperate. The scene where, like, I guess a tornado happens in the town, but at first, and I mean, it's almost like you're not supposed to know what was real and what wasn't, because we're in the kid's bedroom, and they have this creepy ass tree right outside their window, and it's huge, it's tall. In fact, it reminds me of this tree in my old house. There was this tree, huge tree, right in front of the steps of my house. Like, it wasn't off to the side, it wasn't in the yard, it was on my front steps. I can't explain it, but it was there, and you could see it like right in front of the window. It was huge, creepy. This one looks like a freaking creature though, and there's a moment where it comes through the window and like its hands grab the son, and it looks like it's trying to swallow him whole. Now, I could be reading too much into this, but I was wondering as to maybe the tornado was happening outside, and so the tree just broke off and broke through, and chaos happened. But the kids, in their imagination, saw this as the tree grabbing them. I could be wrong. It could have really been like a possessed demon tree grabbing them. Who knows? I still like the fact that I can draw my own theory and conclusion of that, though. I mean, this movie moves at a pretty fast pace. It's almost 2 hours, which might sound long for a horror film, but I mean, it doesn't take long for the hauntings and possession to go on at the very beginning. And then when the paranormal guys are in there, The one scene where one of the guys, he's eating everything. He's trying to find food in the fridge, and he sees the meat on the counter moving by itself, and then like maggots and bugs start coming out of it. Very gross. Hard to watch that, but what was even worse is that he's freaking out. He goes into the bathroom, he's in the mirror, and like it looks like his skin is breaking out, and then he starts to like peel the skin from his face off, and he's literally ripping the skin off of his face, and I'm just sitting there like, holy fuck, how was I not just completely fucked up as a kid watching this? This is PG? I know you could say that, oh, well, it wasn't real, maybe it was in his head, or the house was fucking with him, so maybe that's how they got away with it, because it wasn't really happening, but still, the images were there, we still saw it happen, it's creepy, it's messed up, somehow Spielberg was able to get away with some pretty fucked up shit back in the day. And I can't go on, though, without mentioning Zelda Rubinstein, who played the clairvoyant woman that comes into the house, and she's supposed to help them find the daughter and help read everything out. The thing about her, I mean, she's kind of a funny character, mostly for her voice. I mean, she has that voice that like I can't really take seriously, and every time I hear her talk, I just kind of laugh, and so there you go. Anyways, guys, what more can I say about Poltergeist? It's a classic. It's the original. It's a movie that I'm sure plenty of people grew up on, so they have a lot of love for it. But now I want to know, what do you guys think of Poltergeist? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.